Um, this is a little currach that I made for my sister. It's made from driftwood. I carved it out, but of course with driftwood you don't know whatever you're going to find, and I found this nice big hole. So my sister wasn't too bothered about the big hole. She said it's a bit like her life, sinking ship, which is a bit drastic now. Shell, I think you're being a bit too dramatic there. So I've mixed a little bit of linseed oil and black oil paint, and I'm just gonna put a coat of it on back side of it, because traditionally the currachs were tarred underneath them, and then in later years they started using fiberglass. I did a currach before in the summer for my granddad and father's grave, and for that one I actually used fiberglass. Was it fiberglass? Oh God, it's just gone from my head completely. Can't remember the name of it now. Come back to me. My cousin, dad's cousin, he's a fisherman, so he was making his own currach. So he put the resin. We didn't put fiberglass on it. We just put resin on it because it was going to be sitting outside in the grave, and it worked really well. Now this is going to be inside. Well, she may end up throwing it outside when she sees the big hole in it. She does, that's okay. Won't last very long probably, although driftwood, it's lasted, God, a long time in the water. So it's been well cured. But I have no idea like how long I should have had this drying for before I went and carved it. So it probably needs a lot of drying out still on it, because I probably carved it about a month ago. It's been sitting inside the shed since, and these are the little things I'm not getting my head around just yet. I end up getting a piece of wood and I just start cracking on with it, and there's clearly more to it than just carving it. Like there's you have to season the wood, and you have to have it well dry and all the rest. So this is the little part of wood carving that I don't particularly like, because I'm not a very patient person, and waiting around for wood to dry, which I have been told you could be waiting for years, doesn't appeal to me. So if anyone has dry wood out there and would like to give it to me, I'd happily take it, because otherwise I'll be just continuing to hand out presents to my family with wet wood. Well, I was doing a few stone carvings today. Now that was interesting. I'll just add a bit more oil to this linseed because it's a bit runny. That was quite interesting because I don't have to let the stone dry out. What you've done is what you've done. Now I still don't have all still kind of a bit lacking on some tools really for that, for doing the stone carving. And then as well, I find I'm probably better at the moment with bigger pieces because I use the angle grinder, and that is easier for doing big pieces. And then when I have to do small pieces like this, I kind of struggle because I don't actually have some of the tools I need to get into the nooks and crannies. So this could be probably finished a hell of a lot better if I had, you know, some sanding and smaller sanding discs for my Dremel, which I have ordered, but didn't have on time to finish this off for my sister, who is going to be down soon. So now it's starting to look nice. Probably soaked in quite a lot, I'd say. Just gonna flip around so I can pick the other side. And I'm using the big tub of premium linseed oil. Probably not what you're supposed to use. Any of these things. I'm going to just add black. Just a tiny bit more black. Now, these are all just kind of me, just like people put linseed oil on wood to treat it, so I thought I want to colour it, so I'll just add some oil paint, because when I'm oil painting I use linseed oil for finishing off my painting, so surely I can throw a bit of linseed oil on this to treat it with oil paint. Now, I may have some expert coming along and tell me, you know, you're not supposed to do that, you know. But maybe my sister will just come along in a year's time and goes, oh my God, what did you do? That looks terrible. I prefer to learn by doing and making mistakes. I probably would save myself a lot of hardship if I just YouTubed it. So if you're ever watching my videos, don't ever try and copy me, because I have no idea what I'm doing, to be honest with you. Now, if this has run on the other side, that's probably okay, because, you know, when it dries, I'll just sand the edges down a little bit, so it's not so noticeable. There's little holes in the driftwood, which is just trying to get the linseed into it. It's kind of funny, isn't it? I think just the thought of making a little bow out of a piece of driftwood that's, I don't know how long it's been in the water, but it's kind of cool to just have it. Well, it's not actually going to be floating, but just it is now in the form of something that could possibly float. I spilled linseed there, so I'm just picking up. bring the camera over so you can see. So you can see my big massive hole. So rude. Okay, there's the hole. There's the currach. It's kind of cute. So so the outside and the back here is done with tar, or it's done with fiberglass in later years. And then this is a traditional boat that was used in Ireland. It was rowed. There was different type of seaters. You could have like an 8-seater or 6-seater. You might even just have a 2-man. But they used to use them for fishing. And my dad used to have one that he fished off Doolin in. Now, my cousin would definitely be giving out a little bit about the shape of this one because it's not quite accurate. This would be a proper line, and there's probably more of a dip here in the bow here, but yeah. And then the inside of it is going to be just clear. I have this, you can see I have just kind of the seats done, laid out. So I'll put just clear linseed oil on that when this dries. So that's all for now, folks. Talk to you again. Bye.